Whether you are 4 or 40 or 80, getting a shot from the doctor can be scary, painful. That fear has hospitals and homes buzzing over. Buzzy, a natural pain relief for needle pain. With more on this, Dr. Amy Baxter, who invented Buzzy. I'm so excited about this because I read about you and I was amazed by your story. Tell us what the product is first.
So Buzzy is a high-frequency, low-amplitude vibrator that has an ice pack underneath it. So just like if you burn your finger and you stick it under cold water, the burn instantly feels better. You can overwhelm pain nerves with vibration and cold.
Wow, well, that sounds so simple, yet nobody's ever invented this before. How did you come up with the idea?
I'm a pediatrician and a pain researcher, so when my 4-year-old had to have shots, I thought this is easy. I went in, and the nurse said, "You're going to sit there, or this is really going to hurt." And I said, "No, it's not. We're going to be fine." And before I could do any of the things I brought with me, she jabbed him, and he became needle phobic. So I thought for several years about how to replicate that burn under cold water sensation. One night I was coming home from the emergency department. My hands were vibrating on unbalanced wheels, and when I got into the house,
steering wheel.
The steering wheel. So my hands were vibrating, and then when I went to go into the house and I reached for the door, I realized my hand was numb. So I thought, vibration. If I can just put vibration upstream of the needle, they won't feel it.
That's amazing. All right, so you're going to show me how this works on my arm, right?
Right.
I am not a fan of needles. I've got to tell you, anything that makes it easier is good. So just lean over here and put it on me.
So you would turn on the vibration, activate a little switch, and for a shot, leave it on about 30 seconds. Then slide it up, and then do the shot right there.
And so I'm not really even going to feel it.
It's about 80% pain reduction. But the nice thing is, it's like a dentist doing this, but you can put it here for Botox or for dental work. You can put it on the stomach for insulin or for arthritis shots. Itching is also on that same set of nerves. So any place that you've got a mosquito bite or eczema, you can just put it on until the itch goes away.
Oh, that's brilliant. So I'm thinking of, certainly little kids who aren't used to the doctor and are scared of the needle, but so many older folks have to have needles all the time, and this would just be something that would relieve them. You said it also raises the vein or the nerve, or the vein or the artery, right?
Right. Well, in our pediatric trial of 6 to 12-year-olds, it increased the IV success on the first stick 3 times. So people were more likely to get the blood draw the first stick instead of having to dig around for it. Because vibration pops the veins up, so they get bigger.
That's unbelievable. So, okay, how do people get these? And you have a brand new business, right?
Right. Well, it's buzzyforshots.com, or if you Google Buzzy, you find us on almost everything. And right now, we're selling online and on Amazon. We're hoping to have our supply chain, now that we've moved over to the United States, big enough that we can supply in drugstores and over-the-counter. The really important part about Buzzy is that it's $40. It's for families. You have it, you use it when you need to, you take it to the doctor. But nurses and doctors are kind of stoic about patients' pain. So it's something that empowers someone to know they can count on having this sensation and this blockade when they have to go get health care they might otherwise resist or avoid.
And I just have to tell on you a little bit, because you were going to bring somebody else in to develop this, but they wanted to make it really expensive. And you said no.
Well, I didn't really want to start a business. I really wanted to keep being a doctor. And everyone wanted to make it disposable or very expensive. And there's no reason. It's reusable, change the batteries out, and it's something that any family member can have, whether they are the 79-year-old gentleman who is going to quit dialysis, or whether it's someone in the 3 to 5% of people who faint with needles. Anybody can take care of their own health now.
I love it, Dr. Amy. Thanks for coming on. It's a fascinating story. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolute pleasure.